I'm Barry Johnson. This is Studio Talk. Well, today let's get straight to the point, and that's really about mixing in headphones versus monitors. If you were to ask me 10, 15 years ago, Barry, should I be mixing with headphones? Everybody knew the answer to that was no. You really shouldn't be doing that. For the most part, you should be focusing on, getting your room treatment set up. The number one most important thing to mixing, okay? And then invest in a nice set of accurate monitors. And so that's what I would have told you. Well, today, advancements in headphones have come a long way. Traditionally, headphones have had that typical EQ curve, as in most car stereos and in most home stereos, where your EQ curve looks like this, right? It's boosting the lows, lowering the mids, scooping out the mids, and boosting the highs. Typically more bass than highs, depending on the style of music you're listening to and the way you like it. And so that's the way most of them were designed, and that's the way most home stereo speakers are designed. They're designed to do that, to give you that emphasis on those frequencies that are most pleasing. But keep in mind, we're listening to mastered, professionally mixed music. And so when you do it to that, it sounds great. If you try to mix like you're mastering and mix to that end result, mix to that end result, you're going to find that you got way too much bass and way too much highs. And so that's going to cause you a problem. Well, today advances in headphones have come a long way, a super long way. Remember I talked about that EQ curve, boosting the lows, lowering the mids, and boosting the highs, that typical EQ curve. They make some really, really, really nice flat headphones. So, Barry, if you're saying mixing with headphones today is okay, and it's an acceptable practice where maybe it wasn't in the past because of those reasons, then ultimately what kind of headphones should I be looking for? Now, that is an important question. You want to make sure you're getting headphones that are designed specifically for mixing, not enjoying music. Mixing. Those headphones are going to be designed like your studio monitors, okay? Your home stereo speakers are designed in the way to do that curve, just like your headphones are. Well, studio monitors are designed to be as flat as possible. You want them neutral. And so there's a lot of really great headphones out there that fall under that category. And so you need to do some research. There are some tried and true headphones out there that have been working for a while. So now you ask, well, Barry, what point why not just mix everything with headphones? Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. One, you can get ear fatigue, okay? They get uncomfortable after long periods of time. And you're really going to get your most accurate representation with a solid quality set of studio monitors in a well-treated room. So if you're like many people out there and you don't have any treatment, and I would say probably the vast majority of people have not invested in treating their room. When you look around here and you see a lot of that foam, that's all cosmetic, okay? I've got bass traps and everything all the way around this room, and I've got a huge one above my head up here that rest above both where I talk here, as well as my mix position, to help me get an accurate mix. And so ultimately, if you don't have the money, or maybe you're in a place where you can't do room treatment in a way that you want, an apartment or something like that, then you're probably better off, especially if you're just getting started and you can't afford a nice set of monitors. You're probably better off. Let's say, for example, you've got $300 to buy a set of monitors, and you're just getting into this, and you don't have any room treatment. You may want to seriously consider investing that $300 in a higher quality set of headphones that give you the flexibility to be able to do that in any environment. And so keep that in mind. But let's say you've got $800, $900, $1,000 to spend. Things have changed dramatically. But your studio monitors are never going to give you the results you're looking for if you're not mixing in a treated room. If you're getting what you perceive, now that's an important point there, what you perceive as a good mix without room treatment, you've got lucky, or there's a good chance that mix is not going to translate well across all listening environments, okay? Or you could just be exceptionally talented, I don't know, but most people would struggle with that. And so, I think headphones are perfectly fine. Now, let's say, for example, you've been doing this for a while and you've also got a nice set of studio monitors. I think you still want to go back and forth between headphones to see what your perception is in your headphones versus your studio monitors and try to identify the difference, because that last point, and is an important part no matter which headphones you get, you have to learn the strengths and weaknesses of those headphones. Sometimes you have to mix to the headphones if you can't afford a nice set of headphones. And so what that means is most of us do the car test, right? So let's say, have you ever been in an environment where you listen to it in a car, but you listen to it in other environments and it doesn't sound good, or vice versa? Sounds great in your room while you're mixing, you put it in a car and it sounds like garbage, okay? We've all been there, okay? And so to some degree, you've got to balance out, almost consider it reference mixing. If you're mixing with your headphones, you still want to go do that car check. You still want to do your earbud check, okay? Now, that's a reference. Now, I'm not ever suggesting you mix with earbuds, but you should look for them to use them as a reference. I've got a Boombox back over there that I use as a reference. It's probably 15 years old, just to see how well it translates, even knowing that people today don't listen to music in those types of devices. But yet I can check if it sounds good on that, it's probably going to sound good on just about anything. To a degree, okay? Obviously, heavy bass influence music is probably not good. It's going to sound better in the right listening environment than it is on that boombox. So if you're considering mixing with headphones and you've heard that you shouldn't do that, I will say this, and we'll end this discussion with this. Not any pair of headphones are going to do it for you, okay? You're going to have to invest some money and get some quality headphones if you're looking to get great results. And if you're doing this, more than likely you are. And so I strongly suggest that you invest in the headphones before you invest in entry-level monitors if money's tight. Now, if money's not tight and you've got some extra cash flow coming in, then get both and see how both do well, and kind of spend some time doing nothing but analyzing the difference between the way your mixes sound there versus other sources, okay? But today, if you get the right set of headphones, there is absolutely nothing wrong with mixing with headphones. And like I said before, depending on your room treatment as well as other things, you probably are better off mixing on a nice quality set of headphones versus mixing in that environment that's not going to give you a true representation. The headphones will give you a better representation than it will in with monitors. Now, one thing studio monitors do is give you a wider depth of field, as far as panning and things like that. You'll be able to sense that wideness better with properly placed, positioned, and set up studio monitors than you can with headphones today. Now, that may all change tomorrow, okay? That may all change tomorrow. So if you like the things I talk about on this channel, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Most of you, actually, I've got a pretty high percentage of people who watch my videos are subscribed, okay? But I'd really like some more, so help me grow the channel. I work hard for you folks, and that's one of the ways you can pay me back, okay? So until next time, hope all of you have a great day, and no matter how you mix, whether it's headphones or monitors, take it seriously and learn as much as you can, all right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.